Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Rajkaur and today I'm going to tell you how to get rid of that bad breath behind your mask. Wearing a mask prevents the spread of coronavirus and keeps you and others around you safe. That is the good news. The bad news is that you now realize that you have bad breath. But you are not alone. According to experts, up to 80 million people worldwide have chronic bad breath. Almost everyone suffers from bad breath from time to time. However, this mask-wearing pandemic has brought this problem right under our very nose. Wearing a mask for an extended period of time can make you aware of the bad breath because you are forced to inhale the same breath that you exhale. Recycling of the limited airspace makes it possible for you to smell your own bad breath. The mask itself does not cause bad breath, it only makes you more aware or conscious of it. It's as if you have cupped your hands in front of your face to test your breath. The bad breath was always there, only you were acclimatized to it. So here are a few tips to help you get rid of that bad breath and even better, prevent it from occurring in the first place. Clean your mask. Wash your mask after each use. In case of disposable mask, cut the ear hooks and toss in the trash before grabbing a new one. Practice good oral hygiene. It's essential to brush your teeth twice a day for at least 2 minutes each time. This will help to reduce the number of bacteria in your mouth. It's always a good idea to add brushing after meals. If this is not possible, then rinse your mouth with an alcohol-free mouth rinse. At the very least, swish water aggressively around your mouth and in between your teeth and spit or swallow when there's no place to spit. Bacteria don't just live on your teeth. When you brush your teeth, remember to gently clean your tongue, your gums, as well as the roof of your mouth. If your toothbrush is too big to reach the back of your tongue, then buy a scraper. Scrapers are specifically designed to apply even pressure across the surface area of the tongue. They get rid of food debris, bacteria, and even dead cells that brushing alone can't remove. Flossing is an integral part of the oral hygiene routine. It's important to floss your teeth at least once a day to remove the plaque between your teeth. One way to find out if you have bad breath is to floss your teeth with an unscented piece of floss and then smell it after. If there's a rank smell on the floss, you'll know for sure that your breath is toxic. Pack an on-the-go kit for midday breath refreshing. It should include a toothpaste, a toothbrush, dental floss, and sugar-free mint. Drink plenty of water through the course of the day. Frequent intake of water stimulates saliva production. When we are dehydrated, there's less saliva and any odors become more intense. Saliva not only helps to fight bad breath, but it also helps to maintain the overall oral health. When eating, it helps to break down the food, it washes away the leftover debris of food, and neutralizes bacterial acids that may contribute to dental decay or even gum infection. Drink about 2 liters or 8 cups of water through the course of the day. While working, be mindful of the dry mouth feeling, often accompanied by cracked lips, a burning sensation, or even a bad taste, and take a quick mask break to drink water. You could also set an hourly alarm on your watch. Buy a water bottle with markings for every hour to remind you to keep drinking. Commercially available oral rinses that target dry mouth can also be helpful as they mimic the properties of saliva. If you're on a high-fat, moderate protein and low-carb diet, your body is forced to burn fat cells to produce energy. This process creates waste byproducts called ketones, which are thrown out of your body through your urine and your breath. It smells more or less like rotten fruit, or some say even like a nail paint remover smell. Fight back by drinking plenty of water. If you use breath mints, then go for the sugarless ones. Also, some of these breath mints may contain small amounts of carbohydrates, and having them frequently through the course of the day may help to kick you out of that ketosis phase and reduce that ketone breath. Going to the dentist is an easy solution. A professional dental cleaning can remove millions of bacterial colonies from your mouth. And the regular checkups can help to prevent other dental issues like dental cavities and gum disease, which may contribute to bad breath. Now moving on to the don'ts. Avoid certain foods. Not only do onions and garlic add flavor to your food, but also odors that are not easily brushed away. They produce substances called sulfides that can enter your bloodstream and travel up to your lungs from where you breathe them out. These substances can remain in your bloodstream for up to 72 hours after consumption. Popping a breath mint may temporarily mask your breath, but be warned that odors can stick around until the substance works its way through your system. Try fighting back with fibrous foods like apples, carrots, and lemons. These stimulate saliva production, which helps to wash away the impurities. Drinking water is always a good solution. Avoid certain drinks. If you're drinking caffeinated beverages, it's important to remember that caffeine slows down the production of saliva. After a cup of coffee, just be sure to rinse your mouth with water before wearing your mask, as sediments from coffee can linger on your tongue, leading to dehydration as well as bad breath. Alcohol dries out your mouth and can increase your chances of mask mouth. The key is drinking in moderation and drinking plenty of water during the process. Drinking water not only helps to rehydrate but is also good in preventing hangovers. Fight back by sucking on sugar-free candies and chewing on sugar-free gum to stimulate saliva production. Stay on top of your oral hygiene routine and avoid mouthwashes that contain alcohol. Look for a therapeutic one especially designed to reduce plaque. Oral bacteria feast on sugary treats while contributing to bad breath. Sugar is like a superfood to them, and sticky candies like gummies and caramels are the worst offenders. If you must eat them, then do so with the main meal and if possible at the very beginning, and not as a snack, as the extra saliva which is produced while chewing your food will help to wash it off. If you have a sweet tooth, then go for something like plain chocolate, as it has the added advantage of being less sticky and dissolves more quickly in your mouth. Stop smoking and chewing tobacco. When you smoke, chemicals like nicotine and tar from the cigarette build up in your mouth, and they stick to your teeth, gums, tongue, the inner lining of your cheeks, and cause bad breath. The hot air dries out your mouth and saliva and makes the oral environment more conducive for odor-producing bacteria. It also damages the top protective layer of your mouth, which can even lead to oral cancers. Tobacco chewing has a similar effect on your mouth. The solution? You know it. By quitting the butt, you are taking the first step towards better breath and even a better overall health. Also remember to brush your teeth regularly and thoroughly. Stay hydrated and drink plenty of water, and whenever possible, choose sugarless gum or candy to stimulate your salivary glands. Many of these tips are useful for maintaining good oral hygiene anytime, pandemic or otherwise. Instead of blaming a mask for your bad breath, focus on improving your oral hygiene. Making sure that your mouth stays healthy is a great way to ensure that the rest of your body stays healthy too. Stay tuned for more tips on brushing in my next videos. In the meantime, keep smiling and namaste.